From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line toward right center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinosa. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cruz going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Throw won't get him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Zunino has a play. 1 out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kendrys Morales. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So stepping in, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with the cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz
lays off 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On to first, a double play. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. Now at the plate, Chris Carter. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cruz waits on it, and the inning is over. Standing in, Todd Frazier. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Todd.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
I got 2-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Smoke toward third. There to get it is Bautista. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Peters. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So stepping in, Danny Valencia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hicks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Morales going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. Line to the right side. Morales is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin able to take it in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brett Gardner. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Ready for another chance? Danny Espinosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Cano for one. Relay to first in time, and just like. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Robinson.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Espinosa's up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Left side. Segura has it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Todd Frazier.
Hard hit ball to second. Espinosa's there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in, Peters. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Valencia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Swing and a liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. High pop-up. Espinoza is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And Bautista has a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Carter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Peters. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now. Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castro.
First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Frazier in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Morales is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance?
11.
Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder Nelson Cruz.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Swing and a little blooper to center. Espinoza into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Ready once again, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, number
and here's a
33.
called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time first pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, 0-1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Line drive to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for
Gene
Seattle,
Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Into the box now. Robinson Cano is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Number 1.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now Sabathia's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, number
Here's Nelson
23.
Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Verhoeven is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Lifted into center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Chris Carter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, and this goes right past him. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman.
Little
Kyle
chopper back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in, Todd Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That tails back over, strike 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at. That ball down in the zone, double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
He froze him on the fastball there. Todd Frazier becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Attention, please. Now pitching for
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Gerard Dyson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Adam Warren takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the week.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Seager is over to take a look at it. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Danny Espinosa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman Cano. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Greg Bird. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A little over 47,000 fans on their feet here in Seattle. High in the air out to center field. After it is Martin. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Felix Hernandez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Second here tonight. Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit to third. There to get it is Batista. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just getting started here in the Bronx. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11. Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Sandoval. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, Victor
Second
Martinez.
inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Oh, and he misses it. And he goes to second with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
48. Pablo Sandoval.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Duvall.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Morales coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding in, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Red Sox, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That's inside. 2-0. This one's down to third. Bautista comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Chris Carter. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch. And
the pitch on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Chopped foul wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Victor Martinez. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Martinez.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and it's trouble here for Espinosa. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Out of play. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Morales going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Duvall will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Castro. He'll go the short way to Espinoza, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11, left fielder.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Danny Espinoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Runner goes for 2nd. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall giving chase, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 3.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the 2nd baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jr.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. And he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Porcello into the windup. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here's Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Mitch Moreland.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Morales is there, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Duvall coming in. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Popped high in the air. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the 2nd out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs it.
First baseman, Greg
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Liner towards second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There to get it is Batista, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 4-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses inside, 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Too high, 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Into the box, Mookie Betts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Adam
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Moreland.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Espinoza is there for it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
And this is fouled at the plate. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And this will be fouled away. 1-1. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Chris Carter now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off. And now a pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for a fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Bogarts has it. A step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So striding in, Danny Espinoza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Porcello sets, 2-1 on its way. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Greg Bird. So they'll make a matchup move here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Aaron Judge will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 99. Aaron Judge.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time. That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been pawing that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now a drive out to left center field. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Espinoza is on his way home, and he will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game again. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there.
Joe Kelly takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out. I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you? He's gotten himself
hit pretty well out to deep left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Now to the plate, Kendrys Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lays off 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Jose Bautista would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line drive to left. Duvall is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in, Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
one. Fielder number 23, Adam Duvall.
Tyler Clifford comes on from the pen. Hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Brock Holt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Sandy Leon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hanley Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Castro has it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. Yankees win. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.